So, Tom, how prevalent are the ADA lawsuits in Illinois?
We did an informal survey, and we got about 40% of the credit unions in the state have gotten the demand letter, which is quite a few, and it's been big, small, kind of all over the place. It was interesting because the first one that I heard from, I could tell they were doing it alphabetically. First one I heard from began with the number 1, and the next one I heard from had a B in it, so you tell they were just kind of going through the alphabet how they're doing it. But we have one lawsuit that's actually been filed against a small credit union. So with CUNA tomorrow, we're going to be filing an amicus brief, so a friend of the court brief, on behalf of this small credit union to help them fight this lawsuit. So.
What is the lawsuit asking for? What's the dollar amount?
You know what? I don't even know. I actually read the lawsuit, but I don't even remember what the dollar amount is. But it's a very small credit union. It's less than $20 million credit union, only 3 employees, and the interesting thing, it's got a closed field of membership. And so I was looking through the lawsuit. The plaintiff actually doesn't live anywhere near where this closed field of membership would be, and could never join that based on the field of membership. It also described that in the lawsuit, it described the credit union making millions and millions of dollars off of this website, when in fact the credit union revenue last year was less than $500,000. So you could just tell by reading the lawsuit that it's just been one that it's a form letter almost. That they're just kind of cranking out. So it's just obvious that it's very frivolous. So for us, it's a matter of standing up for our credit unions and being able to do something, because this one's kind of confusing or makes credit unions and their boards anxious because it's something different than they've seen. You get a threatening letter from a lawyer and people kind of get nervous about it. And it's one that there's nothing that we typically on a compliance. We do a lot of compliance work with credit unions in Illinois, and typically there's a law that you can look at, there's a regulation that you can pull up, and then we can provide an interpretation of that, or what the law or regulation actually is. With the ADA, it's silent on websites, so it doesn't even mention that. So the law doesn't specifically dictate anything, and so therefore there are no regulations to rely on this. So for us, it's difficult for us to be able to tell a credit union what to do, because they can fight it, they can ignore it, or they can pay it. And we've had kind of credit unions do all of those things. So what we decided that we'd be able to do, and we reached out to CUNA to be able to help, is let's fight this. Let's make a stance. And this particular case with the smaller credit union is a good example for us to show that it's a frivolous lawsuit. First of all, the way that the lawsuit's written, and then also that it's obvious that the plaintiff doesn't have any ability to be able to join this credit union, so they don't have any standing in this case. So that's what we're hoping the result is going to be by the time it all gets done. So.